Once upon a time, in a lush green jungle, there lived many animals. The trees were tall and the rivers sparkled like silver in the sunlight. Every animal, big or small, had its own special place in the jungle, but one thing they all agreed on was that the jungle was a place where they should all help one another. One bright morning, a young elephant named Ella was playing near the river when she heard a tiny cry. She followed the sound and found a little bird, who had fallen from her nest. "Oh no," Ella said, gently lifting the bird with her trunk. "What happened to you, little one?" "I was trying to fly," the bird chirped sadly, "but I couldn't quite make it. Now I can't get back to my nest." Ella thought for a moment. "Don't worry, I'll help you," she said with a reassuring smile. Ella carefully carried the bird on her back and walked through the jungle to find the bird's nest. Along the way, they met a wise old owl perched on a tree branch. "Where are you going, Ella?" the owl asked. "I'm helping this little bird get back to her nest," Ella explained. "She's too small to reach the high tree, but I can carry her." The owl nodded. "That is a kind thing you're doing, Ella. Remember, in the jungle, we all help one another." As they reached the tree where the bird's nest was, Ella gently helped the bird fly up to the branch where her family was waiting. The little bird chirped joyfully, as she was reunited with her family. "Thank you, Ella," she said. "You saved me." Ella smiled, feeling proud of her kind deed. As she turned to leave, she noticed a small rabbit hopping by. The rabbit looked troubled. "Is something wrong, little rabbit?" Ella asked. "I can't find my way home," the rabbit replied, looking lost. Ella thought for a moment. "I'll help you too," she said. So, Ella carried the rabbit on her back through the jungle, making sure to avoid all the thick bushes and tall trees that might confuse the little rabbit. After a short while, they arrived at the rabbit's burrow. "Thank you, Ella," the rabbit said, hopping into the burrow. "You're a true friend." Ella felt her heart swell with happiness. As she walked back through the jungle, she remembered the wise owl's words, "In the jungle, we all help one another." That evening, all the animals gathered around a large tree for their nightly meeting. The owl stood on a branch and said, "Today, we saw something wonderful." Ella the elephant helped both the little bird and the rabbit, showing us that kindness is the most powerful thing in the jungle. All the animals cheered and clapped. Even the tiger, who was known for his strength, smiled and said, "Sometimes, it's not the biggest or the strongest who make a difference. It's the kindest." From that day on, the animals of the jungle remembered to help one another, whether big or small, in good times and bad. And the jungle was even more peaceful and beautiful because of it. Moral of the story: kindness is the most powerful gift we can share with others. No act of kindness is too small, and it always makes the world a better place.